Hey y'all, I'm back and we're on Proverbs chapter 23, 22. Now, I made a video before this ranting about my neighbors, ungodly neighbors, and people think just because they say love in their mouth or God in their mouth means they're godly. No, your actions speaks louder than words. And sometimes I'm not godly either. So, but I'm trying. They just throwing it up when it's necessary, when they think they need it. So let's get started anyway. We're on Proverbs chapter 22. 22. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches, and loving favor rather than silver and gold. The rich and poor meet together. The Lord is the maker of them all. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Thorns and snares are in the way of the froward. He that does keep his soul shall be far from them. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old he will not depart from it. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. He that soweth iniquity shall reap vanity, and the rod of his anger shall fail. He that have a bountiful eye shall be blessed, for he giveth of his bread to the poor. Cast out the scorner, and contention shall go out. Yes, strife and reproach shall cease. He that loveth he that loveth pureness of heart, for the grace of his lips the king shall be his friend. The eyes of the Lord preserve knowledge, and he overthroweth the words of the transgressor. The slothful man says, there is a lion without, I shall be slain in the street. The mouth of a strange woman is a deep pit. He that is abhorred of the Lord shall fall therein. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. That part right there. I was just talking to the guy across the street, and they repaved our street. I'm sorry to get off of this, but they repaved our street. And I said, our street looks so nice now. The street, not the houses, the street. And, he said, yeah, it do. And then he talked about the people on the corner whose trash was on the side. He said, yeah. And he talked about, they said, I'm going to clean that up. I said, they people are grown. Let them clean up the stuff themselves. I said, discipline. That's what it is. It's called discipline. I said, if you keep doing it, then how are they going to learn to do it? He said, yeah, but I just want us all to get along and be able to. I said, if you're just doing it, everybody, it's not right. I said, they're grown. I said, I understand he goes to work. She's home. She's got a broken leg. But I went to work, too. I raised 5 kids by myself. I cleaned up my own house. I cleaned up my own streets. I mean, come on now. He a man. He a grown man. He can clean up what's on. There was a box of food sitting on the side of the house, and didn't understand why it was just sitting there. Now the raccoons done got to it. It's all over the place. And it's been sitting there for the longest. It took the raccoons a long time to realize it was there. And I didn't understand why didn't they just throw it away, if they didn't want it. And so he's just like, yeah, well, I can just clean it up. I said, how are they going to learn if you keep cleaning it up? You keep cleaning it up. That is their home. Let them clean up their mess, or let them live in it. Yeah, but then we got to live with it. And you're going to keep cleaning up after them. I said, but that's okay. But I know what he does. He does that to make people on their side, because they're black and he's white, and this is how he do. He really does. I'm not just saying that. That's what he do. And he gonna see this video because he's always stalking me. And But that's what, you got discipline. I don't care what age they are. Discipline. Let them do their stuff themselves. They're supposed to clean up their mess. They put it there, let them clean it up. But let's get back. Let me see, where am I at? He that oppresses the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. Bow down thine ear, and hear the words of the wise, and apply thine heart unto my knowledge. For it is a pleasant thing if thou keep with them within thee. They shall withal be fitted in thy lips. That thy trust may be in the Lord, I have made known to thee this day, even to thee. Have not I written to thee excellent things and counsels and knowledge, that I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth, that thou mightest answer the words of truth to them that send unto thee? Rob not the poor, because he is poor, neither oppress the afflicted in the gate, for the Lord will please their cause, and spoil the soul of those that spoiled them. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go, lest thou learn his ways, and get a snare to thy soul. Be not thou one of them that strike hands, or of them that are sureties for debts. If thou hast nothing to pay, why should he take away thy bed from under thee? Remove not the ancient landmark, which thy fathers have set. Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings. He shall not stand before mean men. All right, then, that is it for Proverbs chapter 22. Remember to always ask God for understanding of anything I just read. I read yesterday and that I will read tomorrow. I am not a priest, a minister, a pastor, or anything of the sort. I am just a reader and follower of the Bible, learning and getting understanding from God just as you are. So, with that said, have a blessed day, and remember, God is walk with Jesus, because when you walk with Jesus, God shows up. Love you.